dead. And I can only assume that there's like that he's tethered somehow, like he's like linked up with his body is connected somehow to where they're able to like see his heart rate and shit. Or I guess in this instance, the lack thereof. But Bunny comes in to check on Alice, sees what has happened, and she's like, oh shit. She's like, girl. She's like, you gotta get the fuck out of here. They're gonna kill you. And Alice is trying to tell Bunny, she's like, none of this is real. We're being held hostage. And Bunny said, oh girl, I know, but you need to get the fuck out of here. And she's telling her that when a man dies in the VR, he dies in the real world. And Jack can't put her back in because he's dead, so she can like escape for real this time. So the headquarters that Alice went to last time, she put her hand up against the glass. That's the portal into the real world. So when she did that last time, Jack put her back in. So there's alarms blaring and shit outside. And Alice is like, yeah, I hear you. But what the fuck do you mean you know? And I'm just like, girl, I want answers too, but I also want you to live and get out of here. I don't know, just leave. I'm like, here's my email, girl. Wait, they're in the 1950s. Fuck. Bunny says that she had known the entire time and that she chose to be there. I was like, damn, girl. I was like, fake as hell. Gaslighting Margaret, gaslighting Alice. If I was her, I would have lied. But like, girl, I just found out too. I just found out 2 minutes before walking in here. But Bunny explains that she chose this because her children passed in the real world, but she was able to have them in victory. She knows that they're not real, but she says that they're real to her, which is like terribly fucking sad. Oh my god. And Bunny also reveals that the other women don't know that they're trapped. So Alice, upon opening the book, something shifted. And as she read, her thoughts rearranged. Explore your story.
Excuse me. Do I know you? Marty Mouth, the Royal Sleep. I'm gonna be staring at you from the cover of a Wheaties box.
There's a lot about the job that isn't actually that fun that I have now automated away almost entirely. One of them is Sentry, but it's kind of a different type of automation where it's going to go through on whatever schedule, whatever cadence, and it picks off one of the top. So Alice walks outside with what looks like 2 dabs of a rare beauty blush on her dress. And I can only assume everybody's outside because of the alarm, but they see her and they're all like, what the fuck? And like, these lamp posts start exploding. And I would love for somebody to explain to me why that happened. Because why did that happen? The women that are outside are looking at Alice, and they're kind of like, they look like they're locking in. Like, they look concerned in a way that's like, hold up, what the fuck's going on? At some point, Peg's husband, Peter, tries to grab her, and she, like, pulls away from him. I said, okay. I was like, I think she's locking in. So the men are freaking out, specifically Bill. And he was like, they said that nothing like this would happen. And I'm like, Violet, you hear that shit? I'm like, Violet. I was like, Violet. I'm like, I see you staring at Alice. And I feel you locking in, but I'm like, did you hear that shit? He's compromised too. Because, there was a point in time where we weren't sure if it was the men and women or just the women. So now we know, you need to, tighten that shit up. Alice's woman so as fuck for me. She's sitting in the middle of the street, and I get it. It's a lot, girl. There's a lot going on, but I need you to get your move on. Bunny yells at her and tells her to basically lock in. She's like, hey, you need to go. So she jumps into Jack's car. Dina's trying to stop her. Bunny stops him from stopping Alice, which I said, okay, girl. I was like, she's redeeming herself from gaslighting Alice. I was like, at least she's like trying to help her. A minute or two too late, but like, I'm glad she's doing it. So she drives off. The men in the red jumpsuits are hopping in to cars and shit, and they're driving after her. She's driving in the middle of the desert to HQ. And one, thank God she had been to headquarters before. And 2, that she studied that map at Frank and Shelley's party, or that little model. And 2 of the cars are right on her ass. Dr. Collins is coming in like head on from like, it looks like he's coming from headquarters, and Alice is able to move out of the way. He crashes into the other 2 vehicles with the red jumpsuit guys, and he dies. Alice isn't in the clear though. She's still being chased, and she's still driving to headquarters. And at this point, Frank gets the call that Dr. Collins is dead. So Shelley hears this, and she stabs Frank. And she's like, you stupid man. And he is fucking stupid. Not just because of the concept of this world that he's created. Because it's like, damn, bitch, like, you could have created this world and allowed women to choose to be there. Because
Hi, Fatima.
Hey, trad wives would eat this shit up. But not only that, but I'm like, him taunting Alice. Like, bro, she was literally conforming too. I'm not Team Frank at all, but as far as like the grand scheme of shit, if she was conforming and being like in her place, why the fuck would you encourage her to continue challenging you. Like she was gonna let it go. But Shelly twists that knife and she said, "This is my turn now." I said, "Okay, clearly she knows as well as Bunny what's going on." So Alice is driving up the mountain. She crashes the car trying to like watch her tail and look behind her. I'm like, "Girl, just focus on what's in front of you. Like you're on like, you know, this narrow ass path, please." So when she crashes the car, it blocks the minions, the red minions, their cars from going up. So they start climbing up the side of the mountain like some fire ants. So Alice makes it to the portal. She's like right fucking there. And I don't know if Mama was having a mirage or what, but Jack is there and he's holding her. And he's like, "Don't leave me." And I was like, "Girl, Jack is no more. Like, let's go ahead and wrap this up." And I know we probably got a little bit of Stockholm syndrome, but like, we gotta go. And we gotta process this another time. We gotta escape. So the red minion fire ants start coming up the stairs, and as she runs to the portal, puts her hands on, and I'm like, "Oh my god, girl, thank you." Like, she barely makes it. They were like right behind her. I just imagine how much leisure time she would have had she left as soon as she walked out of the house. But you know, it's okay. Like, clearly she had enough time to ponder and let all the women stare at her, and had enough time to like envision Jack with her. So I'm like, "Go off, girl." So we kind of see Alice's memories of victory fading, and we see a very clear memory of her dancing, being free, having fun. And all we hear is Alice gasping as she crosses over into the real world. I was like, "Oh, I'm so glad she made it out." If only they would have listened to Margaret. Speaking of which, because I definitely forgot to add this in the video, this is me like while I'm editing, but I wonder if Margaret somehow survived in the real world.
Furries.
We remember Bunny saying something on the lines of, "When the men die in here, they die in the real world." So I wonder if that does or doesn't apply to the women as well. I imagine if she did kill herself in the simulation, if maybe she would wake up wherever she was located, wherever her physical body was located. I'm sure, like, hopefully, Ted didn't get to her, but it's a nice thought to think that like she survived all of it. I remember seeing the trailer for Don't Worry, Darling, and immediately thinking of Stepford Wives, the 2004 Stepford Wives. And although Stepford Wives is definitely more comedic and campy, I do see like distinct parallels between the two films. Like the concept and like some of the characters, but they do definitely give off two completely different vibes. I feel like Don't Worry, Darling is definitely one of those movies that's fun to watch like a couple times over. Because I feel like there's just some visuals that you would miss the first time watching it, or at least I know I missed it the first time watching it. Whenever Alice was in her ballet class and she seen Margaret with her hands pressed up against the glass, and that's also like how they were exiting the portal, like it's like she was mimicking that. But my favorite one was when Alice was cleaning like the glass with her little victory newspaper, and like she starts messing with her eye, and she spreads her eye like almost exactly like how the little eye spreaders that she was wearing on the bed in the real world. And I'm pretty sure there are more visuals like that I probably missed, but like those are just ones that I like thought was kind of cool. I also found it kind of cool to reflect on like some of the characters' behavior throughout the movie. One of them that I didn't touch on in the video was a scene where Alice is telling Jack that she's going to make tuna salad for Frank and Shelly's party. And we see Jack kind of cringe a little bit. He's like, "Oh, Frank doesn't like tuna." But I think he was repulsed by it because we seen him in the real world. All he was eating was tuna. It was like hella tuna cans. So he was probably like repulsed by the flavor and like didn't want to have it. Or maybe he like really likes tuna. And he was like, if I get another piece of tuna, I might bust. Also, I kind of think that Buddy not attending Shelly's little ballet, little dance classes was also something. And during Shelly's classes, they were like saying mantras and shit. It was like, there's grace in symmetry, there's beauty in control, we move as one. I feel like those classes were to kind of keep the women in place mentally, and Bunny chose to be there so she wouldn't need to attend those classes. Or she just doesn't like ballet, shit. And I just like how everything kind of like pieces together, because I remember thinking, like,
it's happening right now. It's happening to banking, blockchain, crypto. If change is happening in finance, then it's happening everywhere. And it's happening with Ripple. I'm hungry.
Huh?
I'm hungry.
Huh?
So hungry.
We're closed.
I know the owner. This is the best pizza I've ever had. I think it's better than Seth's. I can't remember.
What's your favorite part
Extra cheese.
of sex?
The build up.
That's just a typical lady answer.
What's yours? Boobs? Cowgirl? Like to jackhammer?
Wow. For me, it's about the after.
Oh, horror.
Two people lying there sharing a secret. Finding love is hard enough. Try doing it on the one night a year single people were legally allowed to have sex. I'd hate this night. Mom, I'm just gonna stay in.
No, you should go out.
This night's insane. I just want to find like a good guy. To finding true love on the least romantic night of the year. We're gonna go slow. We're gonna make good choices. Allie, this is Tayshawn.
Hello.
You met in line for the bathroom. What? Yeah. No. No. Can I get a whiskey? How is anyone supposed to find something real on a night like tonight? Christ.
I'm old.
Allie,
What about us?
your ears look like car doors.
Well, your nose is way too small for your face.
Your chin could plow a field.
Your legs don't make any sense.
Your hairline doesn't make any sense.
Night's almost over. We're running out of time. We're all just trying to find someone who makes going through it worth it. Who would you choose? If you only have one night.
Are you two together? I'm gonna need a clear answer.
You're cute when you're nervous.
I'm not nervous.
So you're just cute.
Because I remember thinking, like, with Buddy talking about Margaret ruining Ted's job, I was like, how the fuck does that even correlate? But that's what Victory was. That was the entire thing. That was the whole point, was for the women to be compliant. And if they weren't compliant, then obviously the husbands wouldn't be able to stay there. Because that was literally the entire point. And I typically don't talk about, like, acting and shit whenever we're talking about movies, because I don't act. So it's like, I feel like it would be weird for me to, like, judge somebody else's acting. But this cast ate down. I was, like, really, like, yes. Like, I forgot Harry Styles was Harry Styles. I just found myself frustrated with his character, especially because I feel like he was creating problems within his relationship that weren't there. And, like, he made it seem like Alice was asking for a lot out of him in their relationship, which is, like, we don't get to see a whole lot of them before Victory. Like, we get little flashbacks in here and there, and we can kind of see what led up to him signing them up for the Victory Project. But it seemed to me that the issue was that she was working a whole bunch. He was putting this pressure on himself that Alice just wasn't. Like, he was down on himself. Like, how am I going to take care of you? And it's like, she didn't ask you to do all that. Like, she wasn't asking you to be taken care of. Like, she was fine taking on additional shifts because she loves you. Like, if she didn't fuck with him, like, if she didn't love him, she wouldn't have done that. She was like, bye, bitch. I'm going to have a single income as a fucking surgeon. Good luck on whatever the fuck you got going on. But no, she was like trying to stick it out with him until he got a job. So it's like, for him to take things from 0 to 100 was so frustrating, because it's like you could tell she actually loved him. And after I finished watching the movie this time around to be able to talk about it with you all, it was a fucking coincidence, which really I don't think it was a coincidence. I think our phones are constantly listening to us. And I think my phone heard and pushed something onto my algorithm. And there was this post that I seen, which I'll put like the person's name somewhere here, because I will be using partially their words, because they explained it so fucking perfectly. There's this guy, he was talking about how patriarchy and misogyny are the reason that some men feel the need to perform in certain ways that nobody is like directly asking them for. And that's something that I really felt with Jack's character, because he was complaining about having to go out into the real world and shit. And I was like, she didn't ask you for that. She also didn't make him feel like shit for losing his job. However he lost his job, they didn't really say, but like she was down to like help. But because he felt that he needed to perform in a certain way as a man, show up in a certain way as a man, he was like down on himself, down on her, just fucking mad. And it didn't fucking help either Frank's fucking podcast and how Frank views shit, where it's like clearly he built this entire world where the women are home cleaning and tending to the children and shit, and the men are going to work, where it's like in a modern day, like, and it's like to each their own. If that's what you want to do, then go off. If y'all hey, okay, there's somebody for everybody. But like, my thing is, like, in a modern society, he was dating a modern fucking woman who wasn't putting that pressure on him. So it's just kind of like, I can only assume that like that patriarchal mindset of a man needing to like protect and provide and shit was his driving force into putting them in the Victory Project. Jack was complaining to Alice at the end. He was like, I have to go out and I have to work to be able to. And she was like, I wasn't even asking for that. Like, she was like, I enjoyed working. I do believe that she was stressed with her job just because she was working so much. And on top of that, you know, Jack was also kind of being like an asshole to her. But I feel like that's what aided into her being unhappy during that time in their relationship. But I'm like, bro, he like really fucked up a good thing. I'm like, you had a girly pop who loved you and was like down for like sticking that shit through, and you treated her like shit for it. And then not only that, you held her captive in a virtual reality. Like, be so fucking for real. Like, he could have had it made. Like, he could have had a relationship, dual income, no fucking kids. Which is like, you know, if you're dual income and you got kids, or if you're even single income and you got kids, hey, the fact that he hated working so much and he had a girly pop, that was fine with them doing like a, you know, a teamwork makes a dream work thing. So I just feel like I don't know, he just fucked it up. He ruined a very good thing. But like Alice said as well, I think it went beyond that too, because he could have had that life. I think it was like had everything to do with like control as well. Because like I said, had he genuinely been doing this for her, he would have presented that to her and been like, hey, I got a proposition for you. But he didn't. He like drugged her and had her tied up, like just doing too much. But yes, that's all that I have for you today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. And I hope that if you're in a virtual reality, you're there because you want to be, baby. But okay, bye.
For anyone who wants to know her channel name, her name is Malli, Malli. She does movie reviews. Oh, I forgot to like, but it's okay. Anyway. That's me on live. That's so weird to like watch myself on live. I'm okay. I ate at the world's biggest tree house.
ESPN #1 ranked competitor in Europe, insatiable regurgitator, and over the last 10 years I've taken on some of the most formidable eating challenges the world has to offer.
I'm gonna watch.
I earned my degree online at Southern New Hampshire University.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's impossible to raise a family, to pursue other things, and still further your education.
And you can do it too from all over the country.
I live in Massachusetts. I live in Texas.
I live in California.
I live in Pennsylvania.
I'm from Florida.
I'm from Virginia.
In North Carolina, in St. Louis. I'm from Tennessee.
And I'm from Georgia.
Regardless of where you live across the country. Earn your degree at SMHU.
Visit smhu.edu.
Offer. On this channel, I'm taking a momentary respite from binge eating to sample some of the most unique eating experiences out there. So if that sounds like your jam, let's take you along for the ride. This is Space Flavor of the Month.
Beard's flavor of the month.
That's a treehouse, isn't it? There's no other word for it. I'm kidding. Built for climbing thing, dude. Today, I'm pretty excited because we are at the biggest treehouse in the entire world, maybe the universe. The sign says, welcome to the treehouse at the Annick Garden, which is in Northumberland. Smells like burning. I'm sure it's intentional. Got like a nice half going on in there. Hopefully it doesn't, catch onto any kindle. Apparently this thing is built on 12 living trees. Presumably that's one, unless it's just a really good prop. That's a real tree, it's not fiberglass. Obviously, right? A bit of a hazard. So obviously the main reason that we're here is not only to experience the biggest treehouse in the world, but to try the restaurant at the biggest treehouse in the world. And the menu is right over there. If you look, that's what I'm looking for. Large place. And that's not the name of the game on this channel, but I'm feeling a bit peckish today. It's a bit dark. That's very relaxing. This is it. The Treehouse Restaurant. A branch to Angikona. I didn't bring any baggage today, apart from my crippling emotional baggage. Can't hang out. Sort of feels a little bit like being on the set of like an 80s fantasy movie like a Legend, Labyrinth, The Never-Ending Story, something like that. It's actually glass. I thought it was going to be perspex. It's glass.
Double glazing, wow, great.
Yeah. So nobody can hear scream as it burns down. Alright, so here with Ellie, who's going to tell us a little bit about Treehouse.
So the Treehouse is our restaurant here at the Anna Garden. It's celebrating its 20th anniversary this year, and it is the brainchild of the Duchess of Northumberland. So it's built around 12 living trees that sort of make their way through the structure.
Yeah.
And we serve a lot of seasonal and local dishes. Some of our produce is provided by our on-site poison garden, so we have poison garden gins, poison garden vodkas, and also poison garden vegan desserts. They do contain poisonous ingredients, but in a quantity that is safe for, our visitors. Yeah, I'll pop down some garden, but extra bits. So poison garden, with oh, you're in love, there's Barbara. And this needs food.
Hello, baby's food.
Hi.
Beard.
Or beard meets food. So this is the poison garden. In our garden we have got plants that can kill you, plants that can cure you, plants that have been used to murder people and all sorts of stuff. No picking, no licking. The castor beans and the red ones there, with the red spiky ball, about 3 would be enough to kill an awful lot of people. So this is called the gimpy plant. So, and it's named by the indigenous tribe called the Gooby tribe. True. So what happens is if you push the leaf like this, the spines turn into hooks and fruits in their skin.
Thanks for showing us around, Barbara. I did not pick or lick anything, I promise.
No picking, no licking.
I'll remember that. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Thank you very much, Ellie. Ooh, look at that. Even the menu's made out of wood. Like I said, we're going to go with the 3-3-3 tactic. 3 starters, 3 mains, 3 desserts. Hi. Alright, to start with, could I get the pan-seared scallops, the smoked haddock Scotch egg, and the sun-blushed tomato and caramelised onion goat cheese tartlet, please? And for main course, beetroot risotto, the fillet of stone bass with samphire peas and purple potatoes, and the pork tenderloin, please.
No problem.
I'll make some good choices there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Will we have any sides?
Go, let's have some truffle fries. Sounds posh. Ooh, the food's here.
Yes, stardust, the Wilts cheese toast,
Thank you very much.
scallops, with the Scotch egg as well.
Thank you very much. It's a fishy Scotch egg. I've never smelled a fishy Scotch egg. Thank you very much. It's a big pork one, isn't it? It's big.
Last week got stone bass there.
Thank you very much.
Any nuts?
I think I'm good for now. Thank you very much. I forgot the truffle fries. Alright. We're back. Still feels kind of unnatural to eat a normal meal. Although, admittedly, this is enough for, 3 people? 3 starters, 3 main courses, and some truffle fries. What should we start with? The scallops. So these are scallops with some pancetta. I'm a big fan of seafood. Make sure I get plenty of that parsnip puree. They're surprisingly sweet. The scallops are cooked perfectly. Nothing worse than a rubbery scallop. So it's crispy pancetta. Oh, that's very smoky. Oh, look at that. If the rest of this is as good as the scallops were, this is going to be a delicious meal. Alright, let's get this out of the way and move on to the vegetarian option. I went with the goat cheese tartlet, sun-blushed tomatoes and caramelised onions. Very posh. I don't think I've ever partaken of a food challenge which includes anything which sounds quite this fancy. That is unexpectedly juicy. I think that would be the sun-dried tomatoes. This is accompanied by some type of peppered tapenade, which gives it sort of a nice fruity aftertaste. What do you do with the rocket?
I need to buy more of
Bother
this
putting
stuff.
rocket on stuff. I'll tell you what, the pastry on this is about perfect. Buttery, nice and crisp.
Oh, you know what? I
Got
can
perfect tomato resistance there. We're not even at Greg's now. That's the veggie option done. I think I would have preferred a little more goat's cheese than that one. Just a smidge. This one, I am really looking forward to. I think I've always sort of been of the opinion that a Scotch egg is just a Scotch egg. No way deviate much from the recipe usual. But this is a fishy Scotch egg. Aha, Scotch egg. You can smell it as well. Comes with a curry mayonnaise. I love Scotch egg. It's interesting because you're waiting for the sausage to hit, and it doesn't hit. It's quite a mild taste, but it's yummy. Came with a rocket. Let's pick this up and eat it, you reckon? I don't want to waste it. This is strange. I appreciate the ingenuity, but I'm making a fishy Scotch egg. But I sort of miss the saltiness. You get a really nice salty punch after you chew into the egg, usually. But with this, the fish is pretty mild, so you don't really get much after the egg. I'm not sure this supplants the traditional Scotch egg at the top of the fried goods tier, but it's interesting. Herby, nice and fresh, and I'll never say no to seafood. Right, that's the starters done with. I suppose really I should pick up my favourite, I think. Although it may be a surprise to some people watching it. It's probably the veggie one, the goat's cheese tart. Oh, yum. What next? Beetroot risotto. There's pink walnuts on there as well. Some type of root vegetable. Alright, let's dig into the goat's cheese and beetroot risotto. It's creamy, as any good risotto should be.
Okay, I'm done. But my eyes are.
That's the chili beet. It's a little
I shouldn't have
spicy.
got it in my
It's a little hot.
eyeballs. I kind of got it in my
I was not
eyeballs.
expecting that. Get a big, cheesy, walnutty.
Or on my lash line, so that like my eyelashes be
I didn't really
blinking.
get the walnuts at first, but I get the walnuts now. I think there
That
should
feels better.
probably be more walnuts in it. It gives it a nice, of course, nutty aftertaste. The only thing out of place here for me is the spicy beets.
Y'all can't
It's not
see that
really
from here. It's the
what you'd
color
expect
5
from
tweed.
a dish like this.
Ha!
Spicy.
Oh no,
I'll tell you what would go
it's not
great
5.
with
It's
this.
12.
A
Almost got
potentially
me.
deadly beverage.
I look
So
like
you can order one of the
Anyway,
poisonous
it's
drinks.
tweed.
Thus far, the two veggie options have been astounding. Oh, thank you very much. Can I get a poison garden gin?
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's make a double glass. I'll bring that.
Oh,
Triple. See if we get rid of
it's
it.
driving me insane.
What if there's some kind of limit on how many of those you can order? Just in the interest of not killing people. Not a scrap left there. That was yummy. What next? Let's go with pork. Personally, I'm not sure about serving pork without applesauce. If you ask me, unless it's sausages maybe, if you're going to do a pork loin, it's got to have applesauce. This comes with a whole grain mustard. It is nice, but it lacks a little bit of sweetness, I think. Because tender, it's hard to get pork tender. Very easy to overdo pork. I'm coming around to the sauce now, you know. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it.
Amongst small treehouse building companies exploded across the nation.
Yeah.
So much everywhere.
That's a pretty good one. I think that's pretty. You definitely stole that, but it's still pretty good. Ooh, here comes the deadly drink. I'm not going to take. Thank you very much. That rhymed. Is it in a skull shape? Look at that. It's in a skull shaped glass too. Here's the Poison Garden Gin and Tonic. What's the worst that can happen? Ooh, it's got some bite to it. You know, I stopped drinking gin a while ago because whenever I drank gin, oddly, I would go sleepwalking. And when I lived at home, one time I went out drinking, I drank loads of gin, and I walked into my sister's bedroom and I peed all over her TV while she was in the bed, which she was really mad about. I did say it could have been worse because had I turned left instead of right, I would have peed all over her instead. That's probably my first gin since then.
Professional food reviewers.
Hey, I'm new to this business, but I did actually. Third time's a charm. Just sit right there. Don't go anywhere. And Marco Polo's mustard sauce. I'd say the pork is certainly the most substantial thing. 21 quid? It's not bad for a pork line of that size. It's pretty good. Where do you stand on carrots? What are your general feelings on carrots?
Good vegetables. Prefer roasted.
Whose idea was it to start doing a food review channel? That's terrible. That's a good carrot. That is a good, it's a nice little bit of syrupy glazing on there. Not too hard, not too soft. A perfect carrot, I would venture to say. Alright. The main course remaining now, which is this. Alright, the final course.
Do I look ghostly?
Is the stone bass, which I'm fairly certain I've never eaten before. It's a species of fish which has a pearly silver to brownish coloration and is native to the eastern Atlantic.
It's my shade in the winter,
as well as the Mediterranean and Black
not
Sea.
in the summer.
Doesn't really tell us much about what it tastes like. I suppose we'll find out. It's also served with purple potatoes.
I'm not gonna bother using
They
concealer.
don't taste purple.
I should try, but I don't
They
think
look like a
it's
sweet taste to them. Almost like a sweet potato, but not quite.
Here, I'm gonna go in with more of this.
Ooh, it's very light. Almost like tilapia. So, I seem to have left the truffle fries there, but I suppose we sort of make of a makeshift fish and chips. Have a handful of truffle fries. It would take a lot to convince me that a fry is good. I'm sort of well known for not liking chips, fries, potato tots, anything starchy. I find a little boring. These are pretty good though. Oh, look at that. You get that, cameraman? This fish is delicious. This is some of the best whitefish I think I've ever had. The coconut's really nice. It's sort of like spongy. It's really, really light. I mean, peas are peas, right? What can you say about peas?
Sounds like you said you things.
People are going to hate this channel.
I'm gonna stop you.
You know what? One thing that's incredible that I've discovered today is the purple potato. Where do you get these from? Potatoes, you don't make too much trouble. Don't be daft. Don't be wrong. Yes, yeah, but. Me too.
Ow.
It's good, right?
With this Wet and Wild, I have yet to try and take this sticker off.
Right, starts in the main course.
I don't think I'm going to. Anyway, it's this pink Wet and Wild powder.
Surely.
Can I give you a suggestion?
Yes, by all means.
So our
It's like slightly
cherry
pink.
blossom tree dessert looks like this.
Oh, look at that. I think I've got to get one of those.
So I think you need one.
But not only one of those. The banana peanut butter blondie. That sounds interesting.
I feel like you
Yeah,
can
it's
have
pink.
stick into some pudding.
Alright.
And I also have a pink powder puff.
Let's do those three. That definitely tastes almost like you shouldn't drink it. You can buy these. But if they, I mean, from here you imbecile.
Last word of school. School code.
process. Look at this. The cameraman's so hungry, he's fishing out the blackberries from the cocktails. I keep telling you, Tom, it would not kill you to skip a meal. The desserts are coming. And the Fiesta Resistance. Ooh, look at that. I would venture to say I've never seen a dessert look so impressive. Alright, should we start with the blondie first of all? That sort of looks like a brownie to me. Maybe the taste is more a blondie type of thing. It's nutty. This one comes with a solid caramel ice cream. The ice cream is really good.
I know it's a lot of powder.
Slight gritty texture to things. I enjoyed that one. Slightly confused by the blondie part though. Tastes like a brownie to me. Let's do the sticky toffee pudding next.
I forgot I had this powder.
This is my mum's favorite.
This one's super dark though, but I'm gonna try it. I have another powder somewhere. This is like a combination powder I made.
This is really the brownie, hands down. I mean the blondie.
I'm putting that specifically in my like contour areas.
Yeah, man. This is like, well, maybe they do places like it's not American in origin.
By my
It's
nose.
common from what I've seen in America. So I would say a lot of people criticise British food, but the sticky toffee pudding is sort of a marquee part of British cuisine, I guess. And finally, we've got the cherry blossom surprise, isn't it?
Cherry blossom treat.
And it's just like candy floss with some
Chocolate and then it's got like a nice mousse.
But I guess you got to eat this part with your hands, right? Never been a humongous fan of candy floss.
Okay.
Of course, in a treehouse, they have to have a tree themed dessert, right? I am quite happy that I seem to have branched out in this whole YouTube game. So, how's the tree in this tree? It's slightly more.
I don't mind if my nose is like more
This is really interesting. Sort of like the bottom of it is
brown or whatever.
Sort of biscuit and chocolate, and on top there's sort of a ganache,
Warm, if you will.
or like a really stiff type of mousse. And the two textures complement each other very well. If you're into dark chocolate, you will like this. You get quite a lot.
Okay.
The chocolate here is so intense.
My mouth tastes terrible though.
It's almost got a slightly sour flavour to it. Alright, this is Beer's Flavour of the Month. And that was the biggest treehouse restaurant in the flipping world.
Adam, how many stars does the treehouse restaurant get?
Oh, this is the weird star system. Imagine Michelin stars, only less prestigious. That said, I know a thing or two about it. The last decade, I've eaten so much food, it hurts. Oh, that was quite hard. 1 star. Compelling flavours, a fun environment. If I was in the area, I'd come back for seconds. 2 stars. Exceptional flavours, a really charming concept. Make a special effort to come back. 3 stars. Cuisine beyond compare. An unmissable bucket list experience. This place will blow your flipping beard off. I think I'm gonna have to give that one 2, you know.
Okay.
It's certainly the best restaurant.
And I'm gonna set my face with rose water.
It's a lot of fun being around.
It's not Mario, but that's who I made it myself.
Poison leaf garden thingy outside. Ask the barber if you come. That's just great. Alright. Time to make like a tree and leaf. It's funny because it's not. Have you moved the tables? I'll get out in a second.
If you go to Queen's Anne, 1, do not forget your new bowl, and 2, now you won't forget about the gimme gimme by the beauty beauties.
Oh, we fired him. Oh, but it's not your fault. It's just what happens when they don't study the supermodel handbook. That's what I say. Look at the lashes, Myra. Thank you. It's exciting.
But you know how Geico did all the home insurance shopping and saved us 20%?
Yeah, but I would have saved myself all three.
Here was your problem.
Oh, I hear you.
That said, I don't like individual people. And your clothes flat is always those things. I've bought some spare parts, so I'll go ahead and just take care of that for you. Toodaloo.
Hey, go get
I'm
lost
just
down there.
using leftover blush.
It feels good to dive into cities. It feels good to guide them.
I love it. 100% occasion.
Oh, that's really good. I think probably a bunch of things.
This tastes like SpaghettiOs.
Hi, I'm Grace Ezekura. Hi, my name is Jared.
Hi, my name is Brianna.
Hi, my name is Mariah. I'm back. I would rather stop. And today we're trying each other's noodles.
If you like to be in the video,
Make sure you check out the description below.
So a noodle dish, it feels like it can be a lot of
So I guess this is where I kind of get a little too heavy-handed, and I kind of get a little red.
some Asian countries like noodles make such a big part.
But I can't help it. Like, am I not supposed to have blush?
Noodles are kind of like a comfort food. I'm mixed Asian. My mom is Filipino. We have a saying that it's like long noodles, long life.
When you're thinking black people noodle dishes, you're thinking like something hearty.
Black noodles tend to be more like you eat a full meal and you're extremely full.
But when you're thinking like Asian noodle dishes, you're thinking like ramen or something like udon.
Definitely Asian noodles. We have a lot of soup-based noodle dishes.
Noodles can be anything as long as they're long and good.
I know that they originated in China.
I believe somewhere in Asia.
I believe that origin is Chinese.
Like 4,000 years ago, maybe 5,000 years ago.
How do I think noodle dishes have changed over time? Well, certainly with the advent of the instant noodle.
I feel like the noodle dishes have changed. Like in any culture, I think they're getting like fusion dishes.
I just really love to
Nice.
I love the way it feels.
I'm not very competitive. The best
Oh,
competition is when
literal
we all
baby
work with each
living in
other.
your fucking
Like
home.
competitive? Sure. Yes.
I am not a competitive person. If it's meant to be, it will be.
Like, what? Is that not an alien? And it's like sticking
Today I brought
together.
my salmon stir fry. It's
That's an
salmon,
alien.
there's onions, jalapenos, cilantro, soy sauce. We have a little lemon juice on the side, and of course the noodles. I actually
My lips
get
taste
the
disgusting.
noodles from H-Mart. I don't use the seasoning because like that's a lot of sodium. And then my salmon, I like to bake it. I just put it in the oven, a little salt, a little lemon juice, a little soy sauce on it, bake for like
Anyway.
10 minutes, 400.
Oh.
Take it out, chop it up. I like to saute my
Oh.
veggies separately. This time I just use jalapenos, red onions, cilantro. I saute them in the soy sauce, and then I mix in the salmon with it, and then I put it on spaghetti.
We're
For
gonna
me,
use
a noodle
black
dish is always something I'm gonna come to if I'm in a pinch. Every black kid knows, like your mom makes that spaghetti, y'all eating it all week. For me, this is a dish that I have made quite a lot because it's really affordable. I do think they'll like my food. I feel like this is a dish that's just like it's so yummy. I think they'll like it.
Oh,
This is really cute. I like what I see here.
it's got salmon, high source of omega-3s.
It looks really delicious.
I don't know what the green stuff is, but it looks like some vegetables or something.
I see some onions, some chopped, looks like jalapenos, and what's very clearly instant ramen noodles.
Oh, that sounds great.
I know you like it.
The salmon smells strong.
It smells very familiar.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a taste and see what I'm working with. I love it.
Not salty, a little bit of spicy.
Surprisingly, it has a little bit of spiciness. I didn't see it coming.
Definitely instant ramen noodles zhuzhed up. There is no shame in using instant ramen noodles.
I like that it's not too soft, but it's not like soggy or anything.
It's fantastic. Flavor is there. And it's delicious.
That's really good.
Yeah, I'm really only tasting the spice. But the way they cook the salmon, though, that's really good.
What I'm tasting is salmon and hot flavor in the noodles as well. So all of it mixes together, really enhances the taste of the salmon, but it also makes everything with it taste really, really good.
For this dish, I definitely like that salmon on top of it. It makes it a whole full meal.
Baked salmon is really hard to get right without like burning it or drying it out. Adds a nice like extra flavor to it.
Maybe
I filled my eyebrows
This dish, I don't have any complaints whatsoever. Because of the
with
spiciness,
black
maybe
powder.
you can
This
use
is a
little bit
Juvia's
of
Place
either
palette,
salt or some other
the
flavor
Saharan palette.
I feel like this could have been
And I
elevated
used Chad
to like go with the
to
sound.
fill it.
And I
Oops,
think the
to fill my
instant
eyebrows.
noodles would have really
Just the
sucked
tail
that
though.
I would say Asian.
Very Haitian. My brain's telling me one thing, like it's telling me another.
Black. I gotta guess. I know. You know black.
I'm gonna say an Asian chef. This one. Because you never know.
This dish from 1 to 10, I would say 8.
Maybe 7 out of 10.
Okay, I'm gonna do my eyeliner and mascara. I use the Great Lash mascara.
Today I
And then I also use the LA Color liquid liner. Be careful because it kind of like, it has that like cooling, burning effect. Yeah. It's a great liner though. It's like really matte. Only thing, it can become a little flaky, so try to just apply one layer and that's it. Because if you apply 2 layers of this, it'll start to like flake and like cake up. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off the fan because I don't want my liner or my mascara to dry out. So yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna break these glasses if I'm not.
Sort of like adding a little more mirin than one might think to add. I really like this for the sweetness and like the flavor cooking adds. I think my family and friends feel that my cooking's kind of a hit or a miss. I often can't cook the same thing twice. I'm not really sure if the other contestants will like my dish.
Okay,
I do hope that they do. If there will be one reason I will
going to do
the dish is very simple. There's not too many things
my eyeliner first. But I have to have my eyeliner really dry, so I'm gonna take a break. And this is it's a brush tip.
Really fat noodles that I see. These are really big. Reminds me of home.
This looks like something I would actually order.
I don't know what the orange stuff on top is. It looks like it's something that's kind of crunchy.
If I were in Japan, I would call it tenkatsu, like when you make tempura fries.
I love the presentation of this. It's like a broth, which already makes me like so excited.
It smells like miso soup.
Oh, that smells so good.
That's definitely a traditional udon dish. I love it. It's a bonito, like a dashi.
Okay, let's see what this tastes like. It's good. It's really good.
That is very good. I don't even like udon noodles, but that is delicious.
Yes, it's the taste of home.
It's a very neutral flavor that I think everybody could try it and be happy with what they're getting.
I love the flavor. I think it's just flavorful enough. I love the crunch.
Okay, let's give the broth a try.
Oh, that's very good.
Oh, that's really good.
I feel like I'm back home.
I don't even know what kind of broth this is, if it's homemade, but it is so good. It's flavorful. It's warm.
The soup has nice, like, bonito flavor. Bonito is the name of the fish, but we use a lot of that to make the fish stock.
It's like miso soup. Like, I don't know.
I have salmon bonito
soup, but it
flakes.
tastes so good. It's really flavorful.
If I don't have no salmon, I have my dried salmon skin.
This is something I would actually eat. Like, I would finish this.
So yeah, this starts to like get a little burny
I like the flavor of this dish.
the closer it is to the lash line. So I got this from Family Dollar,
Like a new
but I still fuck with it because it's a really good eyeliner. But you could probably find way intense lining formula. They ain't lying, bitch.
Maybe we can have a little bit more topping.
It's made in Canada.
Maybe add a little bit more color to
I like it.
I don't think they could have done anything better with this dish.
If anything, just don't let it get too close to the inner corners if you really don't want to feel that burn.
I'm 100% an Asian chef. I don't know too many black people who are making udon.
This is made by an Asian chef, probably Japanese chef.
I believe who made this dish was Asian.
I think I would give this one a 9.
So I did my little lines.
10 out of 10. This probably came from my home.
I would rate this dish a 10. I don't have absolutely any complaints about it.
Vengeance will be mine. This is a war for the fate of your world.
At Marshall's, our buyers hustle 24/7, so you never have to compromise on quality or price. We're getting you a better deal because we believe that everyone deserves the good stuff. Rich flavors, expertly sourced for taste that's expertly crafted. The McCormick Gourmet Collection.
Bring on the spring.
I'm gonna wait for this to dry, this side, and then I'm gonna do the other side. Yeah, it's a cute little liner. I definitely like my liner going up than out. I feel like I've always been like that, but I've been trying to like go back and forth between my liners, like going straight out or straight up. It's kind of like in between. Definitely following the line of my, like, my God, where my eyebrow is or ends. It kind of, it's like there, but like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. I guess like most people don't. It's either it goes up or it goes like straight out, but I think I like my eyeliner going more up than out. So, like some people draw their line like the bottom line, instead of it going up like this, it goes like straight out. I don't think I like it like that. I think I like it going up. I just keep going in between liners, but signature liner probably up.
I had to allow for the sauce to sit for 24 hours just to allow for the flavors to fully marinate. And the entire thing is starting off with cutting up all of my ingredients, cooking my meat in a pot, and then adding my onions, garlic, adding spices, then adding all of the tomato sauce on top of that once everything's cooked and all of the flavors have combined, and then just letting it simmer for a good hour. My special ingredient? Let me just say it's legal for those that are 21 years older and above. This dish it's like home for me. It brings me back to the memories that I shared with my family, mainly my mom and my stepdad. I think the other contestants will love my dish. I do not see why is it that they wouldn't. It's very flavorful. It's got all the spices and seasonings all up in there, you know. Like you won't really feel it on your palate. I think my noodle dish will win today.
I think that's the best I'm gonna be able to get it, and I'm not trying to fuck it up. But I did a pretty good job, I think.
Whoa. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, I have to wait till it dries. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna let it like, hold on, before I like move my eye all around.
Yeah, it's almost like an angel hair or like a thin spaghetti.
I also need my lashes to dry too,
Looks
though.
like the noodles were chopped, which I'm not as big a fan
Yeah, I definitely like my liner.
I can tell there's Parmesan cheese in here.
Definitely need a soft brow.
The topping is like
All that creamy shit can't do with it.
artwork. I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna go in for a taste. Maybe this will change my mind about angel hair pasta.
Angel, that's why you're my angel. You're my angel. That's why you're my angel.
It's the angel hair pasta. It ruins it.
I don't know that.
Angel hair. I think they're chopped.
These noodles are very short.
Yeah, definitely.
I always thought it was
liner.
So it's almost like fusion of that pasta and the risotto.
This don't taste like nothing. It don't. Even the Parmesan is not saving it.
They like really went to town and like actually chopped up tomatoes. That's commitment.
I wonder if this is like a homemade tomato sauce. It's very juicy.
It's mushy in my mouth and it almost tastes flavorless.
The thing about this dish that I like is that the flavor is very delicate, very classy.
Noodles kind of just melt in your mouth. If the melt in your mouth noodle texture was intentional, great, good job.
I like the parsley. Great touch. That was like a really nice way to end it. It's just kind of like a burst of fresh in your mouth at the end.
I love cheese, so I wish I had a lot more cheese on it, but it's just me. I'm a cheese person.
The fact that I can't like slurp the noodles, it's not as satisfying.
A lot of things I think that they could have done better. I think the change of pasta to something thicker.
I think it's a black chef.
I don't want to say either an Asian chef or a black chef made this because I don't feel like neither.
I definitely want some dandan noodles though, and I feel like dandan noodles, like the sauce that I put on the chicken. See?
I would make this dish.
On a noodle.
First bite, I thought,
I'ma need me that.
basic
I'ma need me
tomato,
that. I'ma need me that. I'ma need a thick
start to
noodle.
taste
Yeah.
the different
Oh my god! Even though those are like rice noodles,
Depth to it.
I want to try a thicker rice noodle, but like not super thick, not like an actual rice cake, but like rice
Feels like
noodle.
something a college kid would have made.
Because I think they have those too. Those look yummy. Because I definitely like that texture.
Today I brought yuzu kosho pasta here. This dish is kind of special to me. Recently my father passed away after a long battle with cancer. This is the dish he loved the most. Whenever I went home, he wanted to have this pasta, particularly. So yuzu kosho is the name of the spice. So yuzu is a Japanese citrus, and kosho is pepper. This is the perfect fusion of Japanese and kind of Western style. I cook the spaghetti. I chop up the shimeji mushroom. While this is all happening, I mix the sauce. It's butter, cream, dashi stock, mayo, and yuzu kosho. When the noodle is done, when the mushroom is sauteed, I just combine them all in this bowl and just mix it all together. At the very end, I added the lettuce so that it's still crunchy. The special ingredients is this yuzu kosho. I think other contestants will like my dish. I'm sure this is first time they eat yuzu kosho pasta. I will try to win for my dad's honor. Ooh, what is this?
Whoa!
Oh, that
Alright.
looks good and that smells good.
I'm seeing seaweed. I'm seeing green onions.
It looks creamy
Mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
and a little dash of salsa. I'm wondering if the salsa is spicy. That's why there's like a little bit. I don't really smell much of anything.
It smells very fresh. It smells very green.
Okay, I'm gonna go in for a taste because it looks good. But will it taste good? Ooh, that's hot.
I love how citrusy it is.
It tastes like citrus. That tastes really good, but it's not standing out. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel.
This is great. It's almost like a carbonara, which I really like.
I love the taste of the seaweed and the green onion. I think that's a great addition to this. The texture of the noodles, they're made perfectly. They're really soft. What I don't like is that I'm confused by the flavor.
This is very good. Olive oil and seaweed, that sort of like blend, it's very umami.
The little green salsa that they put in there tastes really good. I like that. Mixed with it, gives it a little bit of a spice. I like the spice.
The flavor that's sticking out to me the most is butter. There's like
got it.
citrusy,
Yeah, I
almost like
guess
lime-like
so.
flavor.
I don't wanna
Whatever
do
the
anything
green
to
dollop was on top, I want the whole thing covered in that.
Something that's sticking out to me definitely is the green onion. I think all the veggies in here are really carrying this dish, like they're doing the heavy lifting. What I think that this person could have done better is try to solidify what flavor they were going for. Some ingredients in here that contradict with each other, and it doesn't really sit that well on my palate. Something they could have done better, I think this needs to be way better seasoned. It kind of falls flat.
The pasta reminds me very heavily of like Italian pasta. I think my gut's telling me a black chef made it.
An Asian chef definitely made this dish. Very similar to other Asian dishes I've tried before. I definitely think this is an Asian dish. The inclusion of the green onion and the seaweed kind of feels like more up their alley. I rate this dish a 5 because I am right in the middle with it. I would give it a 6 because I think it's good enough to eat.
I would rate this dish a 9 out of 10. Lots of noodles, lots of spice, very flavorful. I'm very shocked. I think everyone also brought really great dishes.
I think the real win here today is that we all tried and we're all winners, even though I lost. I'm not upset at the fact that I lost. It was a really fun experience just to collaborate with other people, get to try different food. Unfortunately, I didn't win today, but I learned so much today, and there are so many other dishes that actually I want a recipe from them.
Hey, hey.
Can't keep my hands to myself. Real bacon makes for unreal excitement. It's bacon! are just like State Farm, right? So that's a no then.
Stop living on a prayer and get State Farm.
Distractions. They steal your attention when it matters most. They're dangerous when you're driving, and just as dangerous when you're walking. Driving or walking, see and be seen. The instant you stop paying attention could be the instant you'll always regret.
Who loves cheese? Woo! You're getting a chance to try the world's cheesiest dishes.
Ooh.
In this game of smash or pass.
I'm not mad about that. At least it's a try not to. At least it's not a try not to.
Yes. There's 7 rounds of melty delights.
Oh, halfway there.
I gotta set very generous today. You're actually crazy. No.
The rest, our kitchen crew will gratefully eat them.
Great, like cheese grate.
Oh, and remember, if you hear that ding,
Oh no.
there'll be a bonus item that could be Gouda or super stinky. Who's ready to get cheesed?
I love
It
this.
ain't easy being cheesy.
It's gonna be a great day.
What's up, amigos? Let's make some queso flameado, aka queso fundido. This is what's
Dude.
That looks sexy.
popular, the most delicious
Whoa.
appetizer.
Amazing. Queso fundido was so good. Have you grabbed this?
I'm Mexican, dog. Yeah, enchilada, mushroom, and a little bit more. We're gonna hit and
Oh.
Come on, Slave.
Schmaish. Schmaish. Look at that cheese pull.
Okay. Up first, we have queso flameo or queso fundito, a Mexican dish made with melted cheese, often Oaxacan, mixed with tortillas and other seasonings that are flambéed to a nice crispy top. In queso emergency,
Stop, dude.
you'll want some tortillas to go with this.
Where's Chris from the
I was about to say,
Chris,
are you here?
Chris is in the room with us.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Here
Are
you
you
go.
Smash round one.
Smash in Spanish?
No.
Neither do I. Anyways.
What's
Wow.
up? I look like a dolly.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm feeling.
I'm loving the vibes lately.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I know.
Wow.
This is a really bold move.
We're passing already.
This is a really bold start.
I don't think I'm feeling it. I'm not gonna smash. I'm gonna pass.
Kind of want to go in with you, but I know that there's 7. I've had it before. Pass.
Smash. Okay. Ooh, I can see the oil, the spice.
Absolutely.
Get it?
I can't. I said pass. I know.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Grab it. Oh, grab it.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. All the way in. All the way in.
Oh my god. Oh.
Right?
Okay.
You hit us with the whip nay nay, dog? You actually hit us with the whip nay nay. That's what the food did to him.
You messed up so bad.
Might have messed
Dude!
Queso flamado is said to have originated in the borderlands of northern Mexico and southern United States as a campfire dish.
That makes a lot of sense. Flame.
Mm-hmm.
It's cute. I like it.
What does that taste like?
I'm gonna have a few things to freaking
I love
do.
that.
Probably not gonna do this today though.
It's very
Mm,
and
I'm
less
going to
spicy,
line my
but you get
lips
that hint of, like, a little kick. Ooh, 'cause
with
it's
some
jerky
black
sauce a little.
liner.
Mhm. Oh, and it melts in your mouth.
Absolutely.
Not this liner because this liner sucks.
Are you giving me a cerveza?
You gotta be kidding
It better not be Gouda.
Ashley, Jamie, and Duff, y'all smashed. So sick, Ches.
I don't do it often, but sometimes I like to make a shell out of cheese.
That's my favorite cheese.
Uh-huh. 2 servings.
Oh.
As the cheese melts,
Am I getting-
sprinkle a little crushed
Wait.
stuff on there. So when I drink that cheese,
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
It's almost, it's a shell.
Cheese.
You're welcome.
Whoa.
Hooray!
great invention. It really flourished in popularity with the low-carbon keto communities, and after one bite, trust me, this is nacho average taco. Have you ever had this? No.
This is actually how I make my tacos now.
Really?
I hope it tastes bad and you regret it.
Okay.
This slaps, bro.
Yeah.
This is the only way you should be making your tacos. Trust.
How upset are you right now, Jack?
It literally smells so good.
Black liner.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a great start. Thank you
Color
so much.
pop. Oh, this black liner. It came with the LA color
Look at that.
liner,
While
so
cheese is not a traditional
it's really
ingredient
creamy.
of Mexican tacos, it is a hallmark of Americanized or Tex-Mex.
Oh.
Making a shell entirely out of cheese is an extension of this cultural blend. But you could also have a. Have you heard of a vampiro taco?
Vampire? Well, I mean, it just sounds like vampire to me.
So when they grill the cheese on it, they can say it like conclaves like a batwing.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Or they say it drains your hunger like a vampire sucking on blood.
Okay.
I like that. That's great.
This Georgian cheese bread is going to change your life. No, I'm not talking.
Ooh, what is that?
Oh my gosh, I saw this before.
Traditionally, this is made with Georgian
Good
melted
lord.
cheese. Spread that filling edge to edge, then roll it into a little boat shape.
That kind of looks like something else.
Girl.
My head was in the gutter.
We're gonna bake that in the oven for about 25 minutes on full
Okay, I put this color pop
as if this couldn't get more decorative.
lipstick on.
That's all I see is a bread bowl.
I don't know if y'all can see that good.
Give me
And then I'm gonna go in with this
Give me the
CoverGirl Queen collection.
A beloved
And the
national
color-
dish of Georgia.
They probably don't even sell this anymore.
Bread boat with centuries-old roots.
And I don't
It's
know.
a
Oh,
symbol of Georgian hospitality, and it has
and the
UNESCO
color
intangible
$1 million
cultural heritage
mocha.
status.
That's a good color. Anyway,
Well, that's
name.
just rude if we say
And it
that
is a good color.
hospitality.
Exactly. So you guys are both smashing.
But you kind of want to just dip it in there.
I've had this already.
Okay.
Pass.
You don't like it?
Oh no, it's one of the best dishes I've ever had. But I'm passing.
No!
I'm smashing. I'm smashing.
Okay.
Appetizers that look
Even though I definitely like a matte lip, I'm gonna just leave this
like
little
the best dishes are on the end.
glossy lip on.
Great choice.
Now-
Fantastic choice.
Correct.
I feel like
My hair.
Let's play a little bit smarter. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, girl.
Okay. Oh my god, wait. That is so crazy.
So you've never had this dish before?
Never in my life. It kind of looks like pizza.
I think I'm gonna just do. I just don't have
So
rubber
this dish
bands.
dates back to the 12th century and might be a precursor or cousin to pizza.
Look at the color.
Oh my god, yes. Circular motions.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Teach me. Oh wow.
Okay.
Dude, Jamie, you've used 2 of your 3
Got some
smashes.
rubber bands.
Yeah, except for we still have 5 more rounds.
This is so good. Like, I feel as though this is what a hug would feel like.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my god, Ashley.
I'm gonna bring in another new member of our kitchen team. Her name is Bree.
Bree!
Like the cheese.
Hi, Bree.
Hello.
You know, y'all are missing out because
This looks actually amazing.
what you do is
Did you prep it?
Oh,
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, we got some cheese in
Oh! Oh, it's in the crap!
Yeah.
I definitely have more on this side than I do the other side, unfortunately.
Yeah, but there's
But it
so
is
many
still
other
broken up
things.
evenly.
Bree, have you ever had this?
I always end up doing that.
Once or twice.
And I don't
Listen,
know what
our
to do
kitchen
about
team
it.
loves Smash or Pass because they get
Yes.
to eat all the
I
food.
love when you pass. This is so great. Kind of. Ooh, I hope you keep passing.
All right, you guys ready for the next dish?
No.
Do you know what aligo is? This is a French specialty made of
What?
potatoes, cheese, more precisely from French, and some garlic. It's
From
delicious.
Why does that look like heaven?
And rock it up to the sky. We count on you to
Wait.
share and make the
No.
Maybe.
Wait, no. This is the hardest smash or pass I have
ever done. Smash!
Aligo from rural France blends fresh toned cheese with mashed potatoes to make a super unique and hearty dish with a lot of flair. While it might be the stretchiest friend at the table, it'll never string you along.
You know what? I know you said smash, so I'm gonna do something really brave.
I have to try it.
I'm gonna pass so someone can try the other foods too.
And that's for you. Wow. And I'm doing this for you because I really want to eat this. But I'm saying pass so we can continue on and eat some other stuff too, okay?
So much sacrifice, thank you.
I'm going with my gut here because a bad
What's in
ding
that cheese?
has to come.
A bad thing has to
A
go.
bad ding, a ding. And we didn't get a ding last one.
No, we did not.
Get a ding this one. It's gonna be a negative. I'm gonna pass.
I say we do it. We're only one deep. We got,
What do you mean you only
we got two more. Just spend one and then we just.
I am guaranteeing that this is going to be good. So I'm going to smash.
2, 3. Pass.
I knew it!
Open the close. Where's the cheese? Excuse me.
Oh my absolute god.
That smells like some amazing macaroni.
Yes!
Wow. This is like edible slime.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Edible slime is insane.
Oh my god. You see the steam coming up there.
They're better than tater tots.
Yes.
Whoa. Whoa. Wait. Jamie, lie to me, please.
Just lie to me. Say it's okay. Say it's just okay.
It's
Okay, I did my hair.
Oh my god, now.
Look at that. Figured something out.
Let me get a little bit of shot up.
I don't know how to describe this
Yeah,
texture, 'cause you
I'm
get
gonna
the
like
mashed
leave them
potato
like
texture.
this.
It's like
I'm
really,
wondering if I should
really
like,
melted mochi.
no, they're fine.
This is made
They're
with
fine.
toned cheese, which is kind of like a mild cheese with a little nice tang that melts and stretches really easily, similar like a mozzarella.
Oh.
You can't go nowhere.
Wow.
Michael!
Yeah, you guys miss out.
That's real.
Only thing is, I
Michael,
need
do you
to
ever
go
have
get me
This is your first Aligo? What do you think of it?
and somebody
Cheesy,
text
it's definitely tells you the starchy potato.
I'm sure it's amazing.
Oh my god.
It takes a lot of time, patience, and love to make. It's kind of like a risotto. You just have to get it to that with love. You gotta get it to that right consistency, the stretchiness.
You know what? I'm gonna take this with me.
No, please be bad.
Well, Jamie and Ryan, you both smashed. J'ai une autre plate pour toi.
There's another plate for you.
Today we worship Époisse de Bourgogne, a washed rind French with one of the stinkiest and
Yes!
Oh, wait, we did good.
back to the 14th
Ooh.
century. Époisse and her
Stinky, 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 stinky.
I'm
Chris,
so
A local
excited.
liquor made from bananas. The vats give a rind a reddish
I don't know.
Sticky,
Penetrating stench. No.
Penetrating stench.
It's
Almost like a charcuterie board.
Flavors are meaty and a little boozy with no
Bacon,
bacon
bro.
and salty onion.
That's
Thank
all you heard, not the sweaty feet part.
No.
I'm sure some people would be mad about this. I'm so in.
Well, I used up all my smashes, so I think it's time for me to leave. Thank you so much. For
Yep,
having
it's
me.
true. It's true.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yes.
When it comes to cheese, some argue that the stinkier the better.
And that's me.
Enter Époisse de Bourgogne, a pungent fromage developed by the Cistercian monks in the 16th century who used Marc de Bourgogne brandy during aging. Napoleon was rumored to love it, but it's also so potent that it was banned from public transportation.
Oh.
No way!
Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. You have no idea.
How do you feel about missing out on this?
It goes right to the back of your throat.
Oh, whoa.
That's so good. It's so good. Oh my god.
But you said you might want to eat it. The stinkier the better, right?
You know, unfortunately, I did pass.
Oh yeah.
Are you happy now, Doc?
I'm satisfied that I passed on that one.
You just have to
It might stick
breathe
out.
out, like, through your nose, all of the feet smell,
like the
and
smell.
then you get,
Oh.
like,
Whatever. Hold on.
cheese. Telling you past that is very rich and nice.
Ready for the next round?
Yeah! I'm not eating for the rest of the episode.
So you're just panic eating?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right here on the corner of Wabash and Ohio is where it all started.
Chicago.
Chicago deep dish pizza.
Chicago deep dish pizza.
Sometime in 1990s, Ohio, deep dish pizza was invented.
Why do I feel like he needs to take a nap? Like,
Literally, I was like, his energy is just not delivering.
I don't know if any of this means.
I'm lost already.
I'm so lost. Bitch, you nod and say yes.
Right.
Right.
Look at that.
He says their chef.
I love the details.
She's got a longer resume than me.
Same.
They decided to invert the way pizza is normally made by putting the cheese.
Ooh, that's like a pie.
Right.
Cheese, Louise.
Okay.
Is it a pizza or a pie?
Yes.
Regardless, Chicago's deep dish is a cheese lover's dream that was crafted in 1943 at Pizzeria Uno by Ike Sewell and Rick Ricardo.
Let's go, Rick.
Good job.
Give it up, Rick.
It features a buttery crust with pounds of cheese and chunky tomato sauce flipped upside down.
She said pounds.
Pounds.
Pounds of cheese.
Every time someone talks about Chicago pizza, it reminds me of that one TikTok that's like, where's the cheese? It's under the sauce.
It's not happening for me.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I already had that and it was delightful. I'm gonna pass.
So you both are passing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass. Well, you don't have a choice. Ha! Sorry.
I'm a sucker for pizza, man.
Yeah?
I might utilize some smash.
There's the smash!
I like going in deep. Smash.
Into the deep end.
3, 2, deep dish.
The sauce on the top is crazy.
That is a lot of cheese. Wow.
So this is from Gino's.
Oh, snap!
When it comes to Chicago deep dish pizza lore, Pizzeria Uno made the first deep dish pizza. The restaurant's cook, Alice May Redmond, who adjusted the recipe to be made with water and olive oil and a secret dough conditioner, she left and worked at Gino's. Uno's original pizza chef was Rudy Malnati. His son, Lou, also worked at Pizzeria Uno and then went on to create Luminati's.
Wow.
So when they say royalty came out of Pizzeria Uno, you are tasting some of that royalty. How does this compare to other deep dishes you've had?
This absolute deep dish I've ever had in my entire life.
Since you guys both passed, Alex, who's new to our kitchen crew,
Join us, won't you?
It's exciting.
I heard you're a fan of deep dish.
Love deep dish. I was actually eating a little bit back there.
Already snack it. Here it is. We need you to describe the flavor profile. Take us through.
Oh. Like crispy on the bottom, the cheese just melted in, and then you have the nice sauce on top.
Right.
A little sweet, a little savory.
Right.
I wish you could have this.
Yeah.
Ashley and Duff, y'all both smashed. And speaking of made in America, we have a special other American dish that was actually created by me.
What?
Wine. This is so Nicole.
These look so perfect.
That's wild.
Wine. This is so Nicole.
That is, yes, very much Nicole. This makes sense.
No, I don't know.
This does give Nicole.
No, I
It's
don't
really
know.
so elaborate though.
Convenient, easy, go together.
Cheddar cheese shot glasses are the perfect
you
vessel to
come
enjoy a bit of
to-
wine, am I right? So I created this dish in 2017 while I was still a pop sugar food, and it immediately infuriated the internet when it went viral.
Oh, it made him mad. Why?
People were really upset about using yellow cheese.
How innovative of you.
But in between all of those mean messages, every so often you'd see someone pop up, be like, heck yeah, I'm from Wisconsin, Wisco shots.
Yes.
In that moment, I fell in love with Wisconsin, so it only makes sense that I married a man from Wisconsin.
Oh, and it was foretold.
That feels so weird.
It's like squishy.
Okay, sorry. What?
What if it just breaks as you did it? It goes all over you.
That'd be hot. What? Who
What?
said that?
I thought the same thing.
Deep breath.
Look closely at a 4x4 SUV
Alright.
fully equipped.
I'm
to
over
go
it.
over any terrain.
I thought that I wanted to do something else, but I don't think I actually do. I think I'm fine with it looking like this.
It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Like the way it's sitting on the edges. I don't mind the way it's sitting
This is
on the
the juicy result of slow smoking meat
So,
for up to 13 hours.
I'm done.
And this is you forgetting time exists and getting lost in the sauce.
Only thing is,
We have the meat.
Tika Moon. Our furniture is crafted from solid wood and delivered fully assembled.
I have some things I'd like to say. Be the first to party with Hoppers at home.
Yes! Yeah!
Everyone stop, time out.
That's weird now.
Add Hoppers to your Pixar movie collection today. Rated PG.
That is the craziest performance. This is the brand new L'Oreal Paris Extensionist Mascara. Thank you to L'Oreal Paris for sponsoring this video. This is what the wand looks like. You can see that it's curved and it has those little teeth. Alright, now let's actually get this mascara on. I like to blink through the wand. It probably doesn't look the cutest, but it gives me the quickest and the best results. See, now that is a mascara worth getting excited over. When I tried this the first time I was in Miami, I was very impressed to see that it actually helped the curl. Honestly, if you're considering getting a lash lift, maybe try this first because it is definitely giving lift.
Got a cab.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't like wine that much?
I love that he didn't like wine, but he knew what kind of wine it was.
Yeah.
What?
Cheese shot. Cheese shot. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of cheese. Oh.
yeah. Here go my edges. Even though they're not edgified. But, except for this
You
one,
love
that's
it?
not an edge.
What?
Alright, I have to get the fuck out of here. My leg is also really tender. Bony.
My preferred way is by frying it up until golden,
Okay.
and then put over some tomato and pepper
Tender
sauce,
leg, tender
topped with
leg.
some salt and some Aleppo peppers.
Oh,
Democracy
wait.
and colonialism.
Oh, I didn't put that on, but I don't know if I actually want that. It's gonna sweat off anyway.
Period.
The only place that I would really want it is right
This went
here.
in a very different direction.
But I think I'm okay with this little matte look I got going on right
Or wada, if I mispronouncing it, please correct me in the comments below,
Oh,
is
and
a
I
mild, unaged
use-
cow's milk cheese created in West Africa by the
Okay.
Fulani people who would fry it until golden and serve it as a snack, often with a spicy tomato or pepper sauce flavored with suya or Aleppo pepper.
Ooh.
White supremacy makes you believe that the only cheese comes from America and Europe. This comes from West Africa. That's our mother.
So, what are you doing?
What?
I shall pass.
It's so brave.
Thank you. Your choices are so wise.
Do it.
I just want.
Hey.
You do it.
It's happening.
3, 2, 1. Pass.
Smash.
Oh, she's beautiful. Have you ever tried this dish?
I've never had it.
Have you ever heard of it?
I've never heard of it.
The cheese is a relatively soft in texture and mild in flavor. It's frequently used in cooking in West Africa.
Do you see this, Steve?
That's good.
Unlike many cheeses, wagyu is not like a stretchy pilly cheese. That's why it makes it a really good frying or grilling cheese, because it holds its shape.
Oh.
Whoa.
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 The red sauce is very spicy, but also still very fresh.
It's so mild. You know how popcorn has a mild flavor, but you can't stop eating it?
Mm. Oh, it's that. Oh my gosh.
This does almost have a fried tofu like texture. I love this.
This is really good, though.
It smells so good.
Cheese tteokbokki, the Korean staple.
Oh my god.
Never had this!
This is the one.
Oh! Wait!
Make it.
Okay.
Look at that. Oh my god, I need a Korean guy.
So if this fact is true, then everyone should really learn how to make cheesy tteokbokki, a spicy cheesy
I like my
homemade
makeup.
onion
It's cute.
that's quite the culinary fusion craze in Korea. Talk
Yes.
about delicious.
I see what you did there.
This cheesy twist is a soul food at its
You
finest.
shit in my eyes.
Yay.
What are you doing?
I am
Ignore that.
concentrating.
Uh-huh.
So Jack is automatically smashing.
Alright.
Ashley, are you
I gotta
smashing
go
this
make some
round, or
stuff
are you
now.
waiting to see what is in the final round?
I'll ask you. Should I smash this dish?
I have to. I'm gonna.
I
Yep.
don't give you nothing.
Blanch them.
That is a good
3-4 minutes
There's
tops
not even a centimeter.
on boiling water. It shouldn't even hit 4 minutes, honestly, because they're tiny ass shrimps. It should be like 3 minutes, and the fact that they're in there, the residual heat should cook the rest. Like, I'm not trying to have no tough ass shit.
Wow, alright, you guys are in it for that last round, huh?
Okay, bye. Oh my god, this piece.
Okay.
It's like I like it and then I don't like it.
I'm listening to my heart.
Okay.